What's up, GameFace Studios? This is Motherfo16, and today I am back here with another Cubs Fantasy Draft Season video. So in the first game we are in Pittsburgh taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates, and then in the second game we will be back in Chicago to take on the St. Louis Cardinals. And so in the first game we have John Lackey on the hill facing the Pirates, as Jason Bartley right here is going to draw a one-out walk. And then in the second game, we have Big Z, Carlos Zambrano, the former Cub, actually on the hill to take on the St. Louis Cardinals. And Paul Konerko helping us out right there with the 3-6-1 double play to get us out of the inning unharmed. And so we're going to head on to the bottom of the first inning where we do nothing, or top of the second rather. And so now we're here in the bottom of the second inning, and that's a hit, the first hit of the game by Carlos Santana. And so they have a runner on. But now Ian Kinsler with a pretty deep drive into right center field. This ball just keeps carrying, but luckily it's going to be caught by Andrew McCutcheon at the edge of the warning track for the out. And so then following that, top of the third inning, Stephen Drew is up, and with his already like .450 batting average, he's going to shoot one down the right field line, and he's going to get a single. And so Stephen Drew's average is at like .470 now. He's having an insane year. And now here's Eric Chavez with a deep drive into right center field. This one hits off the wall, but the question is, can Stephen Drew score? And he is safe ahead of the throw. And so the Cubs take a 1-0 lead, but then following that, Colby Rasmus is up, and he's going to get a base hit back up the middle. And so the Cubs now have a 2-0 lead over the Pittsburgh Pirates. And now here's Adam Dunn later in the inning with 2 outs, and he's going to pop it up to the third baseman. He's going to backtrack and make the catch, and so that is going to end the inning, but not before the Cubs strike for 2 runs. And so now here in the bottom of the third inning, the Cubs defense is going to start flashing some leather. Great play by Stephen Drew, and the throw to first is in time for the big out. But now here in the top of the fourth inning, Lance Berkman, who has been great for us all season, is going to continue that trend with a deep drive into right field. This one hits high off the foul pole, and it's going to be a solo home run to extend the Cubs' lead to 3-0. That was a big run for us. And so now here in the bottom of the fourth inning, 0-2 count to Paul Konerko with 1 out. But this is going to be a base hit into right field. But just for the heck of it, I'm going to try to throw him out at first base, but he is safe. And so they have a 1-out base runner. And now here, big strikeout, second out of the inning. And so that will bring up Marlon Byrd. 2-1 count, 2 outs, but he drives one into deep center field. This ball is back, and this ball is gone, hitting off the Pirates' grass sign out there in center field, and so this lead is cut down to 3-2. That Lance Berkman home run is even bigger now. But now here in the bottom of the fifth inning, just a nasty pitch by John Lackey, making Andy Chavez swing on the inside corner slider. And then following that, deep drive into left field by Desmond Jennings. Will it have enough out power? But luckily it is caught by Colby Rasmus at the warning track. And so now here in the bottom of the fifth, I bring in Zach Wheeler to get the final out. And that is exactly what he does. Big pressure situation. A base hit would have tied the game. But now we head on to the top of the sixth inning, where Adam Dunn is going to provide us with a huge insurance run deep into right center field. This ball to the deepest part of the park is going to be a home run, but Adam Dunn has unlimited power. He can hit the ball out at any stadium, at any part of the stadium. And so now here in the bottom of the sixth inning, a 1-out single. And you know, Javi Guerra, he's not the best closer. He gets into a lot of jams, but he does get out of them. Marlon Byrd's going to ground out into the 6-4-3 double play, and so that is going to end the game. The Cubs take the first game of this episode. And, you know, it was close for a while, but then the Adam Dunn home run really boosted the confidence of the entire team. And that propelled them to victory, as obviously the play of the game is Lance Berkman's home run, hitting off the foul pole. That was a big home run because that basically gave us the lead for good. And so now getting into the second game at Wrigley Field against the Cardinals. This is a big rivalry matchup, and you can see, especially with the records, we're 9-4, they're 9-5. This game is for first place, and here are the lineups. I'm pretty much using my entire bench in this game. And so now here's Big Z, and it's going to start off with a bloop single up the middle. And so that is going to be a leadoff single, and then following that with 2 outs, striking out Jay Bruce to end the inning. as he is pumped up. And so we head on to the bottom of the first inning, and this is probably one of the craziest things I've ever seen in the show. Not even kidding. A deep drive into left field. Hairston is at the wall, and I guess he makes the catch, although it looked like it should have gone through the netting or went into the netting. And let's take a look at it just one more time. It looks like it might have cleared the netting, and as you can see right there, it is actually in the netting, so that's a small glitch. Should be 1-0 Cubs, but unfortunately it is still 0-0. And so now here's Alejandro De Aza once again getting his second single of the game. And so he is 2 for 2 on the game. And now with 1 out, that's going to be a deep drive into right field. For a second I thought that might have been a home run, but luckily it's going to be caught by the right fielder Dominic Brown for the second out. And so then following that, bottom of the third inning, Dominic Brown is going to get a base hit of his own. His first hit of the season, his first at bat of the season. So that was big because Eric Chavez base hit up the middle, can score him from second base, and he is safe at home. He scores just ahead of the throw, and so that puts the Cubs on top 1-0. But now here's Ether with the drive into center field. So 1 run is all the Cubs are going to get in the inning. And so we are going to head on to the top of the fourth. 0-2 count, nobody out. Curtis Granderson's going to get a bloop single. That was a Texas leaguer if I've ever seen one. And so that is going to be a single, hopefully not the start of a rally for them. And then here's Mike Alt, and that's going to be a base hit down the line. Granderson's going to score easily from second base. And so this game is knotted up at 1-1. And now here with 2 outs, Hairston's going to pop it up to shallow left field. Ludwig is under it, and he's going to make the catch. And so that will end the inning, but not before the run scores, so this game is tied. They're actually out hitting us 5-2. But now here Miguel Cabrera hitting nearly a no-doubter. No controversy on this home run. That ball is way gone. And so the Cubs take the lead once again, 2-1. Our number 1 pick in the draft has come through in the clutch. And so the Cubs have a nice lead now. But now here's Dominic Brown, and he actually put pretty good wood on the ball today. But unfortunately that's going to be just a line out to the center fielder. So that will end the inning. So now I'm going to bring in Javi Guerra in the 6th. So let's see what he can do. 3-2 count with 1 out, and striking out Granderson on that nasty slider for the second out of the inning. But trust me, the game is not quite over yet. 0-1 count, and that's a deep drive into right center field by Jay Bruce. And it is going to hit squarely off the wall. And so Jay Bruce is going to pull into second base with the 2-out double. And then following that, I intentionally walk Mike Alt to put him on first base to get the force out at every single base except for home plate. And then right here, the line out to Eric Chavez, I should say, is going to end the ball game. Javi Guerra collects his 5th save of the season, and the Cubs are going to win their 10th. They are now 10-4, and the team is pumped up, as you can see. Everybody's getting high fives. So anyway, that's it for this video. MoTheFo16 signing out. Come give me a sub, like this video, follow me on Twitter @MoTheFo16, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.